Hello, today is August the 22nd, Wednesday, 2012, and this is Adam House again from Combat Veterans and Disabled Veterans for Ron Paul on the Liberty Tour to Tampa. Today, I'm walking in Spring Hill, Florida. Today and then 2 more days. I will see you in Tampa on Friday. Today we're walking. I've got somebody with me, another veteran for Ron Paul. Plans on being down at the RNC. Everybody say hello to
Cory Peterson.
All right, Cory. Cory, what branch of the military were you in?
I was in the Air Force.
All right. You were in the Air Force.
Oh, yeah. 4 years active and 2 years as a reservist.
All right. Video quality's not going to be good here, but that's okay.
It's raining a lot harder.
All right. Somebody said a hurricane is coming. We're going to be going to Tampa, and there may be a hurricane coming. I said, yeah, it's called Hurricane Paul. We're taking Liberty to the RNC. Cory, what brought you around to being a Ron Paul supporter?
We mostly started when a friend of mine put a posting on YouTube, on Facebook, that showed how bad the media has been neglecting Ron Paul. And I watched that video, and my first thought was that can't be real. That's got to be some kind of distortion, because there's no way the news could get away with manipulating things that bad. So I saw these clips, a lot of clips, and one in particular with Jon Stewart showing Ron Paul being neglected, his name being left out of conversation, graphics being and I started watching CNN, mostly just to see if it was true, like cross-checking the validity of this video that I had seen, and it was true. Every conversation was about Obama versus Mitt Romney. Well, Mitt Romney's not even nominated yet, and they're talking about Mitt Romney's views as if they're synonymous with the Republican Party's views. And I thought, wait a minute, he hasn't even got nominated yet. What about Ron Paul? Ron Paul is still in it. Ron Paul's still going after delegates. And I saw all this, and I thought, okay, if for no other reason, I want to support Ron Paul now because he's getting screwed. Or if not support him, I at least am going to research him. So I started researching him. Basically, I felt like I owed it to him because the media was screwing him over so bad. So I go and start researching him, and one video after another sold me on just about everything he said, everything that comes out of his mouth. And I was just amazed. I was amazed, and it told me that I need to get involved. So,
Cory, awesome. Glad you're able to come walk with me today in Spring Hill, Florida. So now tell me, Cory, what does liberty, what does freedom mean to you?
It means the government works for us. We can do what we want, keep the government at a minimum. That's what freedom means to me.
And I understand, as an Air Force veteran, that you're planning on participating in the Veterans March on the Republican National Convention this Monday, August 27th, correct?
Yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
Why'd you decide you wanted to be a part of that?
I saw videos of a march that was done, I think it was last February.
Yeah, on the White House,
on
right?
The White House.
Yeah, okay.
I saw that. I saw some other interviews. I saw an interview with Eric Knowles, who's running for Congress now in D.C., the D.C. area, and some other veterans who gave us testimony of how they felt about Ron Paul. And I thought, God, I wish I would have been there. I wish I would have been there, because that looked awesome. And when I started, then that led me into this whole comparison to what the news is saying about Ron Paul's foreign policy. And they were saying, oh, Ron Paul, he's pretty good, except for his foreign policy is too crazy. And I saw that, and I thought, okay, I can humor that for a minute. Let me explore that. And I find this video, Veterans for Ron Paul marching on the White House, and they started talking, like Adam Coker started talking about veteran suicide, and how these wars are for money, for the Federal Reserve and the Rothschilds. And then I started watching movies and reading books about ending the Fed. And I said, not only is Ron Paul's foreign policy not crazy, not only does he have support of all these troops, but now he's got my support. He's got mine 100%. 100%. And now I look, and then right when I'm at 100% level of support, I go back and start comparing to what the Constitution says about all this. It's so ironclad. I mean, it makes me wonder, how did we ever get this far into this hole? We're in a hole. And what is caused by the foreign policy we've been practicing.
So it's motivated you to the point that you want to come and participate in the Veterans March on the RNC. Why don't you tell us where you came from, how far you came, just to be able to participate in the Paul Fest and this weekend's events in the RNC?
I came all the way from Bogota, Colombia, where I've been living for the past year. I've been gathering all this news on the internet, and made up my mind from Bogota that I've got the best trip for me to make is to come to the RNC. That's where I'm going to meet everybody and be able to make the biggest difference with just one plane ticket.
Awesome. Any final thoughts?
I had one a minute ago, and I forgot right now.
We'll have to share that on a future video then.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, once again, this has been Adam House and Cory. Hey, no more talk about the Air Force. This guy's walking, we walked like 5 miles together today already. Air Force veteran right there, folks. Air Force veteran. It's been Adam House, Liberty Tour to Tampa, Disabled Veterans for Ron Paul, Combat Veterans for Ron Paul, host of the Language of Liberty show on blogtalkradio.com. Hurricane Paul is coming to Tampa. We'll see you there. Revolution!